I have 4 arms. I just stabbed your eyes. I have 4 arms. I have 2. I have 2 legs. It's like you already hit my helmet. No, it's like I'm just going to punch your face.
Okay.
We're ready to rock and roll here.
Charlie's in his home?
Yep, he's right in the parking lot.
Right there.
You guys listen.
Charlie, let's see the J. Let's see the J. They're gonna lock it in here, and then like he's talking. Yeah, and then trying to
Write down some, okay?
What's right now? That's it. We go to the jail.
Ready.
But no one's in there.
Here we go.
No, you can close it. I'm a CSO here. It's a little bit different than a police officer. I don't carry a gun, so sorry, there's no gun. I only have my pepper spray, which is, I hear, is worse than a gun. So, I do domestic violence and child abuse and Cub Scout tours and all this great stuff and found property and bikes and all the fun stuff. I go and I help people pick up all the pieces. So the cops get to go there and get the facts, and I get to go there and help what's left. And that's the best part, actually. So, and I get to do
handles the whole area of King County. You know what I'm talking about, county? This is just my area of King County. We got 4 precincts. Up on Shoreline, if you know where that is. And then Kenmore, there's another precinct. Southwest over in Burien has another precinct. And then I have what they call Precinct 3, the southeast precinct. It used to be about 900 square miles. And with annexations from some of the cities, it's been gobbled up to about 740 square miles. But my area covers everything from I-90, you know where Highway 90, I-90 is, south all the way to Pierce County, and all the way over to Snoqualmie Pass on one end, and then the other end is Auburn and Federal Way and Kent and Renton. See, so we're kind of surrounded by these cities. The white areas are cities that have their own police department, but all the yellow area and all the orange area are either unincorporated King County or contract cities that contract with the sheriff's office for police services. So I have 5 contracts in my sector, and I have Beau Arts Village, that little purple dot up there. It's right on the south end of Bellevue. It's a little tiny.
What are deputies?
What are deputies? They're like officers. You know, you call them police officers.
They're like the sheriff's helpers.
Yeah, but in the sheriff's department, they call their officers deputies. Good question, though. Who else? Somebody? You just had one question?
I think they were
No.
going to ask you how many people work.
135.
Good.
That's all the last time this building broke.
Well, except for that piece that would be safe in my office. And this is an interview room.
Bulletproof windows here.
Unless they have to use them, and hopefully we won't even have to use them, but you never know. In today's world, it's kind of different times.
You guys carry tasers too?
We do. Chris? See that?
Looks a lot like a gun, doesn't it?
You shot
I don't, because I spend all my time in here, but the guys that are out on, and the gals that are out on the street, they do carry tasers.
You guys all know what a taser is, right?
Yeah.
He'll show you outside.
Yeah, I used to.
We're gonna do. So we're gonna do it on your right hand first. So put your, and it's gonna be really hard because I know you guys want to help us, but if you could just relax your hand as much as you can, it'll go faster and better. Okay? Good job. Nice print.
Colton, C-O-L-T.
Perfect. Good job.
Not very.
We'll pick you guys up tomorrow morning.
Okay?
Sounds good?
Good to see you.
No, I don't want to go to the bathroom.
How soft is that? Yeah, Nathan gave it a try.
It doesn't even have a handle. Flush it.
There's no handle on the toilet?
No.
Toilet.
I like to flush right there.
There it is. Yeah, there's a
You guys have
button.
video cameras in here or what?
Don't touch that. It's been
So,
touch the
you know
wall.
what, guys?
Pooped. I'm going to get my own.
You want to do the live scan?
Hey guys, come on. Let's move on to something else.
Yeah, I know.
Right
What
here.
happened is, why is there black marks?
And then it shows the prints on the computer screen.
Maybe somebody was kicking it
And then
or
within
someone drew
like
on it
20
with a
minutes,
pencil.
it'll let me know
Maybe.
who you are.
It's
So
on
if
the
someone doesn't want to
outside
tell me their
though,
name or
so
something like that,
He goes in
No,
there.
I can find out who you are if you've been
Oh.
arrested before and all
Like,
sorts
you
of
let
kind of
him
things
go
like
and
that.
walked off.
What can you not
Really
do when you
little.
drive a car? What can you not do?
Oh, drunk driver.
Drink, drunk driver, yeah.
There you go.
Drunk
This, what this machine will do is we'll put off an odor off of that person. You can kind of pick it up. We'll put them under arrest for it, and then we need to bring them back here to decide how high above the legal limit they are, how much alcohol they have in their system. Go ahead.
But there says no visitors.
Well, we're making an exception today.
Oh.
That's normally for the people who are under arrest or something like that.
What he's saying, boys, is you can have so much to drink and it won't hurt you to drive a car, but if you drink too much.
Information in, you have them blow into this machine twice. Okay? Show you how drunk they are. Okay?
So
And then when
what
I'm
are
all
those
done,
numbers
we'll
you
put a
think
ticket
there? What
out.
is it measuring right now?
You know, have all the results there for us to attach to the case report and everything. Where this is calibrated to.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
But does it mean something? Does 34 mean something?
34 plus or minus 2 degrees Celsius is where it's supposed to be at, is the temperature and where the actual content of that is supposed to be at.
Okay.
This machine is amazing. Now, you said if someone doesn't want to use this machine or doesn't want to give us any of their information, then the other way that you can find out if somebody's drunk is you actually take a little bit of their blood. You know when you guys go to the doctor and they take blood out of your arm?
Beat the person up.
Don't ever go out there and confront them, okay? If you see somebody, if you see something that you think is wrong,
Oh yeah,
and
this.
with an adult, don't go out there and try to stop them.
My mom
We should be able to tell you what's
My
happening.
mom and dad told me this guy in a green truck. He was driving around stealing kids.
What do we do when we
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
somebody, right? What do we do?
911. 911.
What if there's not a phone around?
Scream?
Scream
Run.
and run, right?
Or
It's got the lights on top, the stripes on the side, the siren and that, right? And there's slick top police cars that have the lights hidden up inside and the grill, and there'll be no light bar on top.
Like the detectives too.
And then you have the completely non-marked ones that are all secret squirrel detective cars that I think they're compared to how fast they're going. Because that one I can have on while I'm driving.
Neat.
And it'll pick you up from the front or from the back of the car. This one's pretty much when I'm parked on the side of the
I've been
road
hit
and I'm
by
trying
those.
to be all secret squirrel and trying to catch somebody speeding, trying to hide in bushes and stuff.
So that laser or is that radar?
These are radar. The city does have a LiDAR, the laser one,
Yeah.
which is the new thing, which is amazing. State
Right.
Patrol uses
Yeah.
them all the time.
Yeah.
But we only have one because they're super expensive, so
Right.
we have to check that out. So. He was out with a bunch of bad guys and needed us there real quick. So me and a bunch of other officers went there, lights and sirens, going there fast to get there. And about 9 o'clock at night, down between Maple Valley and Black Diamond, this deer decided to run out and ran right into my driver's side door. And I wrecked. I ended up going off the road and my car rolled 3
Are you
times.
okay?
Well, yeah, you'll see me in a minute. I'll try to point it out. It burns the bottom of my boot, yeah. But we'll try to let it burn for
You can see that pretty far.
Are you
Like a mile out.
I am. We have to wear them. It's part of the requirements for the job. I know some police departments, and like the southern areas, like in Florida and Georgia and stuff like that, when it's really hot, they don't make the police officers wear them. But I'll tell you what, if I was a police officer anywhere, I'd always wear it. Because it's a good idea to always have it on, because you never know when you're going to need it or when you're not going to need it. It's bad in the summertime though. You get used to it, but you just go. When it's 100 degrees, oh yeah, because it's Kevlar. So here, you guys can touch my chalk plate there. Feel that? So that spot is about that big is where the shock plate is. That's really heavy duty reinforced part. Well, it'll still hurt.
We won't kill it.
Yeah, and depending on what type of gun, but it'll put a big bruise. Well, I'll be dead.
What did you ask?
Bazooka won't help me out.
I guess, no more TV.
But these vests, they help. They can stop quite a bit of bullets. Oh, it's just burning it. It's fine. It won't burn it too bad.
There's nothing to burn there, it's just a street.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready to see the lights and sirens?
Yeah, put it out there.
Let's come over here.
Yeah, let's go over this way. Let's go that way, guys.
Gotta get the front. Front. That's okay, guys. You don't have to go that far.